Okay. Seeing as how uh things were like kind of here, there, and everywhere, let's let's try to get things off on a good start here. A good start, a start, some sort of start. I don't know. Giving the tester a try. You love it so far. Awesome, 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 awesome. Dude, that's cool. I am very excited. Excuse me while I brush this bad boy out because, it was kind of all over the place and I sort of wanna take care of things. But from Germany, um let's see, Joe Stuck from Germany. How are you today? What's going on? Guten Tag. Guten Tag. I hope I'm saying that right. I do hope I am saying that right. Middle of the night. So you've got to be about like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning right about now? Perfect. Okay. Thank you very much. We are a wonderful global community, and I try to at least 12:20. Okay. All right. So there's that. How are you this evening? Loader, what's going on? Or Lolter, because every single time you pop in, you say lol. Um, Niga Fernandez is here. Relic is here. And anybody else who has popped in and has hung out in the background, like Twisted Bliss right there. What is going on? How is everybody doing today? It is Tuesday. It may not be warm. It's not even 70. It is 68 degrees Fahrenheit right now, but it is humid. And there are a lot of clouds. And I was kind of half expecting it to start downpouring on the way home, but it didn't do that. So there's no relief. Also, it turns out, if you look over my shoulder right here, I have 4 liters of fuel left in the tank, which means I'm not getting anywhere at all. So I need to get myself some fuel. And where am I going to get myself some fuel? I don't know. I don't even remember what I was doing last week. But I think I found the right task that I was doing. So it's abandoned trailer. which is up in the right-hand corner there. So with abandoned trailer, which is this one, we have to deliver spare parts all the way over here. And actually, both of these go to the same place. So that's kind of do you know, what is that? Ogrimmar! How are you doing? What is going on? Let me just see. Nils Horenson? No. Me and Court saw a game during Showcase Watch Party and instantly said Storm. Was it the one in the driving the station wagon through like the weird warp storms and stuff? Please tell me it was that one, because I'm very excited about that. Nils Horenson. No, that name is not familiar. Alaskan. Yes, Alaskan Trucker is brought to you by the Discovery Channel of all things. And that one's been in development for a while now. Doing pretty good. Been playing through some Red Dead Redemption 2 story. Finally, after buying it 3 years ago, it's been around 30 degrees here. Yes, it has been very hot. Twisted Bliss, whereabouts are you geographically? You are probably 5 or 6 Pacific Drive. Yes! Pacific Drive, right? With the station wagon. You have to upgrade the station wagon. You have to drive through like weird shifting landscapes and weird critters and stuff. Yes, Mountain Lion. We did, in fact, say SnowRunner. Nova Scotia, Canada. Oh. So you're not like far ahead, but it's like warm. It's humid. The air is thick. Perhaps if you held up a glass long enough, it would fill itself with liquids. Yeah, the interesting thing about Alaska Trucker is, yeah, it's done by, I believe, the Discovery Channel, and they've had a couple of other different games, and I don't think they've really done very good. They're very bare bones, very basic. They're very much that Mad Max. They're very much that television radio station or television channel tries to make video game vibe. Mad Max to you. Cheers. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hold on. Where are we? I don't even know. Oh, we need fuel. Also, Star Trekker is your dude. I have not heard of that one. But two games that have come out. Excuse me, because somebody decided to hit me with some cheese. Pacific Drive, I definitely want to get. And Space Marine 2. Those two. Where's the zombies? The zombies are yesterday. The zombies are future me's problem right now, Mad Max. All right. So we need to get fuel, which means we need a fuel truck. We haven't exactly thought this through completely, entirely. But yeah, lest we not forget, how are you enjoying Diablo 4? Also, that's some straight up Star Trek. That's some straight up Star Trek tomfoolery going on there. Although, you're playing? Were you playing the Druid or the Barbarian? Which class were you playing? I've got cheese coming out of my mouth now. I was watching you play the other day, and I am up to level 40 as a necromancer. Let's see. Now, which truck do we want to make into our fuel delivery truck? Fuel tanker. 1,800 liters in that bad boy. I don't know if I want to put a fuel tank in there. That would be... I want something fun to drive over there. I want something enjoyable to go hammering around in the... Actually... Fuel tank. 900 liters in this bad boy. This is and best description I've heard for Pacific Drive is National Lampoon's Griswold Family Vacation Apocalypse Edition. That truck is so fun as a fire truck. You are playing the Barbarian. Okay, that's what I thought. What the 612H loader? All right, we're gonna use. Yeah, we're gonna use this bad boy. We're gonna use this one. Yeah, the 612. I think it actually has the most amount of fuel that you can carry with a particular truck. So we've got Nika Fernandez, 19 months. Oh, crap. Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you. Also, let us not forget Nika Fernandez, who had last seen playing Sea of Thieves. Although this is one of my very favorite clips up there. We've got all kinds of activity. This was the double barrel roll that ended in some calamity. Thank you very much. Also, currently, Nika has a fundraiser going on over on her page. If you are so inclined to donate to Nika's fundraiser, it is to help out Cherry, one of her pets, who is in need of veterinary services. So, if you have the ability to do so, and you would like to help out, it would mean the world to me, and I know it would mean the world to her. And I know we have a lot of really great people here. And we all care about one another. And even just showing up for somebody else means a lot. And all the people that we have here that we are friends with. Arby! What is going on, dude? We've got some amazing people here. Speaking of awesome people, there is Arby right there, the artist formerly known as Fubar. But, yeah, we have some phenomenal people who we definitely like to hang around with, who just simply continue to show up for some weird reason. I have no idea why.
Jeez!
Mad Max again. Double down. Cheers to you, my friend. And then I have to be careful about not choking. Justin! What's up, truckers and or passengers? Wow, that's a rock. Truckers and or passengers. See, I shouldn't be multitasking like this. I shouldn't be texting, driving, chatting, and eating goldfish all at the same time, because it leads to bad things. Joe Stuck. Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Germany. That's really cool, though. Don't forget to make... Oop. I'm going to run amok. Remember, kids, don't read and drive, or you will pull a storm. Thought you were going to do the face palm. I love that face palm. Iron, how are you this evening? What is going on? Going the British way around that roundabout there? Yes, absolutely. The shortest point between... No, the shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. And that's what we did. Iron, how are you this evening? Oop. What's good? What's going on? How are you? All right. There we go. There we go. Let's make it to this other map here. Deliver to water tower under repair. Oh, consumables. Yeah, consumables are the very difficult thing to kind of make. Just trying to finish up my SU-150. Oh, the tank? Yeah, you play World of Tanks. Oh, crap. Whoa. Damn. They are adding those roundabouts all over in my county, getting rid of stoplights and stop signs. Interesting. Usually they go the other way. Usually they get rid of the roundabouts and they make sure, because even though the roundabout is the most, or the rotary, they're called rotaries here in New England, or at least Massachusetts. Um, it is the most efficient way to flow traffic through. If you have a stoplight, it is a larger generation of revenue. So there is that. That is a thing. All right, let me find something here because I got to do a thing. Fluff, how are you? I saw you pop into I did see you pop into Forza on Friday, though you didn't stay. Play World of Tanks Blitz, and I used to play console. So you're on PC now, or is that mobile? How does that work? How does that work? You retired because okay. Please tell me you got the Chevy K10. The Chevy K10 was awesome. I don't know why it's round. About just have intersections. Well, no, it's a rotary or a roundabout is actually the fastest way to move. Oh, don't do that. The only people that I have seen do roads wrong is in New Jersey. My friend, you haven't been. Have you been to Massachusetts much? You've got it and got lucky with the second one. Awesome, 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 awesome. That is cool. All right, let's go here. We're gonna get okay. That's what we need. All right. I chose to ignore it, my friend. Have you seen the Pennsylvania Turnpike? I have. Nothing wrong with roundabouts. Yes, honestly, a roundabout, you can't turn left ever. Yeah. I believe the roundabout. Oh, Big Ben. All right, guys, do me a favor. If it's in your means to do so, that link right there will help out Nika Fernandez and the money that she is trying to raise to get one of her pets to to take care of one of her pets at veterinary services. So if you have any ability whatsoever, or just give her channel a follow, because that's what we do here. Show up, hang out. It would be the awesome thing to do. World of Tanks Blitz is on Nintendo Switch, PC, and mobile, and Xbox. So you play on mobile. Okay. You know, honestly, I just haven't really played a lot of games on mobile. Mobile, I tried, and short of little tap games here and there, they've never really, like, what was it? Fallout Shelter. I played Fallout Shelter a lot. All right, so we're here, and we need to get all the way over there. All right, so let's figure out how we are going to actually attempt to do this. Only if there's an oval roundabout so people can pull a NASCAR. Yeah, but Skag, the interesting thing about New England, Massachusetts, we're all basically a bunch of lunatics. We are absolute lunatics when it comes to we got to go all the way up there. So why don't we kind of backtrack? Can we go up there? I don't know if we can go up there. Where? Oh yeah.
Jeez!
Big Mac again. Again, yeah. That is the third one today. Cheers to you. Oh, okay. They're all over the place. They are all over the place. I can do that too.
I gotta figure out how I'm doing this and where I'm going. Because it's, we got a route to figure out to help with the cheesiness.
Thank you. That is much needed. Happy to help, Big Mac. How are you today? What is going on? What's good? All right. We want to So this is just for fuel. So guess what? Well, More Like Who is coming to Rocket League. Yeah, it's definitely a hot one today. Yeah, I am quite warm as well. So who is coming to Rocket League? I have no idea. So we're gonna all right. So that's where we have to get Bumblebee. Really? Okay. I'm down with that. I am definitely down with that. Although I've never played Rocket League before. Oh, wait, we need to turn on our beacons. There we go. There we go. Second AC in my RV went out. It's rough down here in Texas. Dude, I can't even imagine what's... So, right now, it's about 68 degrees, but the humidity is brutal right about now. We are, like, basically breathing water. So if you ever remember that scene in The Abyss when they try to get the dude to breathe water so he can... Oh, when Ed Harris tries to... it was Ed Harris, actually, who went down on the deep dive. And he was breathing that oxygenated water, which was just... That was creepy. That was creepy. That was a great movie, though. If you've never seen The Abyss, that is an unbelievably awesome movie. And I remember a lot of the making ofs The Abyss on HBO. And if you ever have a chance to see that movie, Ed Harris, Mary Elizabeth Masters Antonio, who actually played Maid Marian on the Robin Hood's Prince of Thieves with Kevin Costner. There's going to be an Optimus Prime goal effect and the Transformers theme as well. Awesome. Did you know they based that on a liquid they put on a show called That's Incredible back in the 80s? I don't even remember that show. What I really liked was Ripley's Believe It or Not. I lived in the panhandle of Florida for a year. Humidity is awful. So up here in New England, in Massachusetts, while we may not have like Texas levels of like really warm temperatures, we definitely have some significant humidity. We've got it like across the board. It's hot, it's humid, it's cold, it's dry, your lips are chapped, you need chapstick. Yeah, humidity is awful. Humidity, you can't escape it. I like a little bit more of a dry heat, if you will. But it hit 102. Today is hot. Dude, I don't envy that at all. Also, odd side note, the Jeep Wrangler I have, the air conditioning in that thing works way better than the heater does. Like, everybody was raving about how Jeep heat, especially Wrangler heat, works really, really good. And, oh, you can drive with the top off and still stay warm with the heater and blah, 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 blah. It's like, no, I can drive with the top off and the air conditioner going and still stay cold. Wasn't she also Gina Pacino's sister in Scarface? It's been so long since I've seen anything with Scarface, but she was the one she was Maid Marian in Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Also, Alan Rickman was the Sheriff of Nottingham in Prince of Thieves. Flip side, we have a really long See, that's the thing. Every other part of the country has these amazing spring, summer, fall. You guys have a lot more like cool car weather than we do Put the Bumblebee trailer in. Okay, awesome. JR Strength, thank you, dude. I appreciate that. I will definitely check that out. But like yeah, Massachusetts, we have maybe like I wouldn't even say half of a year worth of good weather. Like it's too cold or it's too just gross outside. We've got snow. Ouch. We didn't want to turn. There we go. But yeah, it's just we don't have the types of seasons that a lot of other places around do. And folks out in California, while they can complain about, you know, whatever they want to complain about on the West Coast there, they have wonderful car culture. California has some of the best car culture around. And that's where a lot of the significant car culture trends definitely originated from, which is pretty cool. A lot of the hot rod shops out there, Motor Trend, Peterson Publishing. So you like this one? The what the heck is this? This is the Zix 566A. I do like this one too. This is a pretty cool truck, and I think that this one came from this map. I believe we had to pull it back to the garage. I think, or we had to pull it back somewhere. Oh no, we had to tow it somewhere. But we're using it as a fuel vehicle to go and refuel one of our other trucks, which was the Step Pike, and that has our trailer, our curtain side trailer, and our repair part, I believe. So we've got a lot of stuff going on. We've got a lot of wheels in motion, basically. I would like to visit a lot of other places. New England is there are a lot of developed places in New England. Why are we stuck on something? What are we actually stuck on? We're stuck on like nothing. Oh, we're stuck on a rock. Okay, forget that rock. So the unfortunate thing about New England is there aren't a lot of like off-road kind of areas. There are a few actual legitimate off-road parks that are around, but not a lot of places where you can just like drive off the road and hit a trail like you can out in the Midwest, on the West Coast, a lot of places like that. I've been to 40 of the states. The Secret Service had me racking up air miles for a while. Gotcha. Do you have a favorite that stands out? Do you have a favorite state that, for one reason or another, you were like, you know what? I kind of like this place. This place is actually kind of cool. Whether it be someplace down south because they have a Waffle House, or, you know, closer up in the, you know, northeast area because they had a Dunkin' Donuts across the street from every corner. Don't ask me why Massachusetts does that, but Massachusetts is home to Dunkin' Donuts, and for whatever reason, if there's a gas station, there's a Dunkin' Donuts inside of it. And those Dunkin' Donuts can be located at gas stations directly across from one another at an intersection. Oh, we're losing. Okay, you know what it is? Hold on. We're running out of fuel. All right, we'll fill up off of our own little Texas, because you can find whatever climate looking for desert to forest or beach. You know, that's an interesting point. Mark, how are you? What's going on, dude? I was very much creeping in the background, lurking away while you were doing your SnowRunner. I loved Southern California because of all the variety of the small food. That is awesome. That is very, very cool. That looks like a weird mutated Pikachu. That is Mark right up there. That, however, is Sea of Thieves. Although you were last seen playing SnowRunner, you're playing a lot of SnowRunner. We have Tim Hortons at a gas station 30 feet from a Tim's storefront here. That's funny. That is funny. All the cheese, my dude. All the cheese. So the cool thing about Massachusetts, New England specifically, you really can go within an hour and be anywhere. You can go to the beach, to the shore. You can go to the mountains. You can go to the city. You can go to rural areas. Loader, cheers to you.
Which one? Probably not. Because I've been doing this. Oh, dude, that's nice. Oh, wow. That's actually really cool looking. It's almost like dreamy in a sense. Very cool.
All right. No, we don't want to buy VR. Forget that. Walked 3 miles in the rain, lost power. Why did... Relic? Thank you very much, sir. Pip, pip, cheerio. Thank you, thank you. Wash those fishy down. I put 4 chicken breasts in a marinade for tomorrow. What kind of marinade? Because around here, all we end up using is like Italian dressing as like marinade for everything. You get a steak, Italian dressing. You get chicken, Italian dressing. Oh, pork chops, Italian dressing. It's like, honest to God, spread your food palette out just a little bit. Expand your horizons. Heaven forbid you try something that's not like bland. It's just like, come on now. It's an apple mead with garlic and red. That actually sounds really good. Because the mead is more of a sugar base. So, one interesting little thing that I actually did hear, a lot of that fog isn't fog either. What is that, like rain or something? Like, what does that have going on? So, the interesting thing that I did hear about is that, but outside of that, Virginia is so good looking with, oh my God, levels of history. That is true. That's another thing that I'm lucky about, Skag. Up here in New England, we have an outrageous and an absolute absurd amount of history because of all of the Revolutionary War, where Virginia has a lot of the, like, Civil War kind of stuff. Tripwire Games, thank you very much. Do appreciate that. Smoke from the Canadian fires. Okay. Oh, wow. But yeah, like we were talking marinades earlier, like Loader was talking about marinades. If you use Coca-Cola as a marinade for steak, because of how the acids react in the Coca-Cola to work their way into the meats and stuff like that, it apparently works out really, really well. I've never personally tried it. I put a photo on how I did one time on the shooting with your 22. Okay, 22 Revolve. Oh, okay. Did you put it up on pictures on the Discord there, Mad Max? Also, Tripwire Games, how are you this evening? What is going on? What is good? We're just in here playing some SnowRunner. Tomorrow's going to stuff them with stovetop stuffing and caramelized onion. I love caramelized onion. You know, oddly enough, I was never a super big onion fan. Good brother, just got done with my stream. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. What were you playing? Ooh, cool. We're actually here. Check this out. Oh, crap. Didn't that would have been really bad if I bumped over. Coca-Cola, great for marinades and loosening rust. Yes. Yes, believe it or not, you can actually use Coca-Cola to clean chrome on vehicles. And that's no joke either. That's not a line of BS. All right, so the step pike is going to take the fuel tank, and we are going to fill it up. SnowRunner working the Albany, Canada region. Yes, we are also in Canadaville, and we are delivering some cargo, which we actually need to. So we're in the burned forest section. I have scienced it. Yes, it's cool, right? It's very cool, and I think they did that on one of those shows. Another good thing for chrome bumpers is yes, steel wool, but it's got to be 00 steel wool, or you're going to scratch. Also, 00 steel wool will, believe it or not, clean glass as well. You can use lemon and sugar on a power drill. Can restore headlights. So we want, what was it? Awkward situation? No. Hurtful loss. Abandoned trailer. Abandoned trailer. Okay. So this is what we actually have to do. We are all the way over here. We're going to go up here, and then we're going to come down across, and then we're going to wind up over here. You're in the burnt forest as well. I like the burnt forest. I love the autumn vibe that these two maps actually have. I was just going to say I use 00 on windshields, right? Yeah, because you were a body tech. These are awesome, awesome maps. I really, really, really do like these maps. These maps are a lot of fun, and I like the new stuff so far, and I cannot wait to see what we have actually coming down the pipeline for new content. You want them in State of Decay too? They are. They are. Also works on CD. Headlights, I use gel toothpaste and water. Yeah, because anything that's a really fine abrasive, and that's the interesting thing is just how much of like an abrasive something is. So we're actually going to go down here, and I think we're going to go through here, over here. So we're gonna map out this last little leg of our journey. Then here, scoot, scoot, and then we bring everything right over here. I didn't realize it worked on CDs. CDs always had that like weird, goofy little. Here's a little spritzer thing. Put it in the little doodad and spin it around, and it resurfaces it basically. All right, so basically we just have to follow this road. Oh, this is always on differential and all-wheel drive. You know what? This will be good. Do we have sideboard bed? Oh, and trunk. We actually have. I completely forgot that we had spare fuel on this thing. Completely forgot. But yeah, one of the biggest problems with headlights is because plastic fades, or you have basically Mad Max. Yes, absolutely. Thank you very much. Or you've got anytime you drive and there's a lot of sand or road debris, you're basically sandblasting your headlight capsules. And what you're doing with a polish, hey Ryan, hello. Oop, that's a tree. And anytime you are using a compound to quote unquote restore your headlights, because that's what they call it. That's the thing that they want you to call it when you're working on your headlights. No, this is Canada. This is the burned forest up in Canada. We're ootin' a boot. No gas stations or garage? No. So you have to think logistically, and you need a supply chain out this way. So that's why we actually had to bring a fuel vehicle all the way out here to be able to support this truck. But then again, Michigan, they try to teach you the same thing. 2 of the 4 maps have 2 of the 4 maps have garages, 2 do not. Same here, fuel vehicle and repair trucks. Exactly. 100%. 100%. All right, let's keep on going. Let's keep on keeping on. Life's a garden. Dig it. Silvertown. I love that movie. It's a great movie. What was I watching last night? Oh, I started Renfield. If you guys have the opportunity to watch Renfield, I highly, highly recommend it. I think I've gotten through at least halfway, and it is Nick Cage at his most Nick Cage. Like, if you want to talk about, like, Mandy is completely over the top, out of control, or the other one, Wally's Wonderland or something like that with Nick Cage and the animatronic creatures, I'm telling you, Renfield is Nick Cage at, like, lunatic levels of Nick Cage. Like, really bonkers. And I think I was watching it on, it wasn't Paramount, it was Tubi or one of the other free-ish one. But it's good so far. It's really, really good. It's fun. And it's got, what's his name from... Oop. Did we get stuck on something? That's weird how it just comes to a random stop like that. What's his name from Fury Road? Who plays Nux? Which, I mean, yes, he's the main character, and he's who the movie is titled after, but Nick Cage steals the show in any of the scenes that Nick Cage is actually in, which is phenomenal. Oh, it's so good. I don't know what I'm going to do with these containers here, or if, in fact, these containers are anything we have to do anything with. When to use low and high gear. Okay, so low gear, anytime you have a truck that does not have always on differential lock, you have to put it in low gear, whether it be low high, low, or low minus, to activate the differential lock. So if you're going through some deep mud or anything like that, something that requires an excessive amount of traction, it's very useful. Now, what's going to happen is every time you're in automatic, it's going to try to hunt for the highest gear until it can't. So if you're in third or fourth gear, Hulu has Flamin' Hot. So if you're in automatic and it's hunting for third or fourth gear, and oh crap, oh, I missed the turn. That's my bad. All right, you know, we're gonna go up here and then we're gonna turn around. That's what we're gonna do. But if your truck is sitting, spinning in mud or water, and you're in third or fourth gear, you need to put it in low gear to be able to get traction once again, because you limit your wheel speed, and the slower your wheels are spinning, chances are the more traction you're going to have. Nick Cage and Nick Holt must have been hard when saying, Nick, can you do X, Y, and Z? I've seen a mod that lowers... Yeah, that is one of the things that this game does not have, is the ability to lower tire pressure. And high gear is a travel gear. It's also an economy gear, and you'll get the best fuel economy. So see how we shift from from high gear to automatic, and it's about third gear? It's usually the most amount of torque or power. In some trucks will really like high gear, some trucks will not like high gear. So you do have to, it's very vehicle dependent. Usually vehicles that have more power So if you're just charging along and you want to maintain a consistent wheel speed, you can put it up in high gear. But you have to remember that if you start to slow down, engine is stalling. See this right there? So then you have to shift it back into automatic. Some trucks you can actually just about start in high gear. Yeah, they are very much both called Nick. Andy, how are you this evening? Welcome on in. What's going on? But yeah, that was such a good movie though. That was a really, really, really fun movie. It's stalling because I was in high gear. High gear actually takes a lot of engine torque to continue. So like we can pop it up into high gear right now, and it's going to carry us over, and it's going to just keep on trucking right along. But then we can pop it down into like low gear, and this is going to slow us down because we don't exactly want to be moving so quickly through this rocky terrain because it's going to bounce us around, and there's a very likely possibility that we'll, bounce in a direction that we don't want to bounce in, and we'll either lose the cargo, the truck will tip over, something like that. Unfortunately, there is no manual gear in this. Like, the best you can do is tap shift the clutch. Like, you put it in... Oh, crap. You put it in automatic, and you just tap, 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 tap the clutch. Doing good. Just checking out the GTA 5 update. What do they add? What news do we have for GTA? Oh, that's right. About how a janitor for Frito-Lay created Flamin' Hot Cheetos and saved the company. Yes, that's right. I forgot about that. I watched the preview for that, and it looked really good. I think MapRunner had the manual. There we go. Something's kind of stuck. Not sure about all the content, but they added some new cars and a jet. Okay. Manual gears. They may have a mod for it, but... This is definitely a long, long haul. I like all of this stuff. All of this, all the fire. Yeah, okay. Let's make our way through here. And there we go. But yeah, as you can see too, we are definitely more economy minded. Truck on deliver with a manual gear is a H. But if we put the automatic on and we pop it up into fourth gear, we're using, 12 to... Oh, crap. Burp. Theo wasn't paying attention, and it just kind of, popped over the side like that. So now we have 2 units of cargo that we need to put back into the bed of this vehicle. And I don't think... let's see. How are we going to get this bad boy? Oh, this is awesome. All right. So I actually, we have, let's see. I think that's the A&K MK38. I'm not sure if this does. No, this does not. We didn't have a crane. Yeah, we don't have a vehicle with a crane out here. Vets, the step pike. Freightliner doesn't have anything, so we're gonna have to bring a vehicle with a crane all the way over here. But the nice thing about it is we're going to start at this gateway, the Albany River. I had a summer with drive a big truck with manual, had around 20 meter per deliver, So I get up to 5 gear before next stop, so I was tired of that. The ANK MK38 is a fantastic truck. The civilian version is a little bit more versatile, but they both have great power plants. They both have awesome off-road ability, yet they are hampered by their small fuel tank. And they are very, very thirsty trucks as well. All right. So yeah, they are incredibly thirsty truck. So we need a crane type truck. And probably we can do like a small crane. We don't have to do anything significant. Yes, exactly. They're awesome trucks though. They are fantastic, fantastic trucks. But because of the fact that they just go through so much fuel, it really limits their usefulness. We could use the Freightliner 114 with that loading crane, or we could use an F750 with that loading crane. We could put a loading crane on one of these things. Dear God, the twin steer lives in my nightmare. So about that. Let me show you something. Ooh. That has a crane. Let's find a goofy vehicle that we can use with the crane. Crocodile, no. How about I have so many vehicles, it's absurd. F750 would be fun. I think now I should get which DLC are you going to get? We get the International. The Kodiak is a lot of fun. I do like the Kodiak. But you know what I haven't used in a long while? How about the Step 310? Can we put a... Yes, we can put a crane on this thing. I do recommend the Year 1. The Year 1 is going to get you a significant amount of vehicles that are actually really, really cool. Okay, so Mark, if the twin steer kind of haunts your dreams, I sort of need you to see something. You can move to other regions only through the garage. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's millions of dollars tied up right here. And yeah. So yeah. It's kind of like that. So if you watch some of the highlighted videos that we have from SnowRunner, and all you got to do is go down there, click videos. What we do is this thing called truck darts, and I know I haven't done it in a while, and I know a lot of you are going to be new to truck darts. And why don't we just hop in? We'll hop in one of these caterpillars right here. We're going to make it daytime. Okay. So this is the runway, right? This is the runway. This is Caterpillar CT680. Did someone say darts? Yes, I did. So what we do is we are now 7th gear, 8th gear. Okay. Oh, crap. Nope. Got to try to keep it straight. Got to keep it straight. Keep it straight. Keep it straight. Keep it straight. Nope. Whee! So, usually, and if you notice, if you notice all of these vehicles that are up here, we use this crane truck, and you have to use these little fellas, all of these that are scattered around, all the YAR 87s. What you do with them is you set them up like bowling pins. And I'll show you. Because we could definitely take a we can take a momentary interlude on this one. So notice how they're kind of knocked about all over the place. We'll take one of these bad boys. Guess what I'm streaming tomorrow? Bowling. So the Azov I used and the YAR. So because the YAR has a flat back, check that out. Right? So because the YAR has a flat back, I like to call that a driving with the submarine's junkyard. Okay. We'll change over to this one. I don't know how much damage. Okay, this one doesn't have a lot of damage. So, this is what we use primarily these twin steers for. I think they have the big engine and they've got the 8-speed transmission, right? The twin steer is actually, so before most of the majority of the DLC that came out, Caterpillar CT680, Royal BM17, the twin steer were some of the fastest top speed trucks in the game. All right. Thank you very much for that. Hey, Ryan. I know I certainly appreciate it as well. So they're all different colors. Those I do have, I believe, the CT680s and the Royal BM17s that are over there. So because this truck has the 8-speed transmission, all we have to do is the tap shift, and it will actually get us down the runway even faster. Notice how that truck is standing straight up and down? I actually set about 9 or 10 of these up like bowling pins. They're actually aligned in a pattern. Oh, okay. And there we go. That, my friends, is Truck Darts. And when I get some time, because I owe it to you guys, I owe it to all of you guys, all of these vehicles I need to bring back to the garage so they're repaired. I need to bring the twin steers back out and I line them up too deep at the end of the runway, and I just send them down, send them down, send them down, while all the YARs are arranged like bowling pins at the end of the runway. We have a marker out here. SnowRunner with year 1 through 3 is $69 on Epic. That's actually a really good price. So this truck right here, you can see this one is the furthest. Oh, it's $59. That's even better. So this truck right here, you notice how this one has gone the furthest This is our distance marker right here. This truck flew the furthest as it went over and bounced. So if you've ever seen like a caber toss at like a Scottish Highland Games where they flip the log end over end, that's exactly what the twin steer does. They're on Red Bull. Yes, they've been given wings. Oh, it's so much fun. You have no idea how much fun it is. So that is a teaser. And if you guys do want to check out the Truck Darts video, there are a bunch of highlights. If you go and you click down on the videos and you go through, you should be able to find the Truck Darts videos because they're clearly marked and they're a lot of fun. And I have an absolute blast. Rhinormal. Right? Yeah, Rhinormal. That sounds like a Transformer. One of the from the movie I watched over the weekend. That's awesome. Thank you very much for the follow. I hope you're doing good today. All right. So now, after that little awesome interlude, was just lurking on SnowRunner streams, but following because how can you not with Truck Dart? Thank you very much for that. I really appreciate that. I hope you're doing great today, though. And I will reset Truck Darts so that we have the full setup of all of those trucks, all the YAR 87 standing up. They will be set up like bowling pins. I think I go, so you do 4, then 3, then 2, then 1. I hope we get this in State of Decay 2, but you have to go to garage if Fuller need a new car. Yeah. It honestly, Loader, it was a great movie. It was a lot of fun. And if you are a fan of Transformers, I would highly recommend it. Game for SnowRunner, stayed for Truck Darts. Yeah, usually we would actually wrap up. Truck Darts used to be a little bit more elaborate with how I arranged. I would use the con loaf, and I would actually, so instead of standing them up or putting them in some way or fashion, I would line them up across the end and then drive the twin steers or other trucks into them, and then they would hit them and then fly off into the water. And it was awesome. It was so much fun. So it was but it would take a long while to reset. So the YAR 87 is one of the only vehicles that I've found so far that is the easiest to stand up on its back, and you can arrange them all. So you park the vehicle facing away from you, and I use the Azov 73-210 because it's got that nice flat front. So you winch off the front bumper and you basically lift and pull back, and the Azov is like this, and the YAR will just kind of flip itself so that it's you know, straight up like that. The decapitated trucker during Truck Darts was great too. Oh, dude, that was terrifying. So if you ever get one of these trucks going fast enough and you're in the truck cab, so the faster you go, the camera begins to pull back. Do you like croissant? Oh, croissants are great. Croissants are really, really... I like a fluffy pastry. And anything fluffy and flaky like that is actually really good. I feel like if I do this, my chat will never let me do anything else. I mean, it's entirely possible. It is entirely possible. That's why you have to save it for special occasions, Mark. You absolutely have to save it for special occasions. So I will definitely reset Truck Darts for you guys, because I've been meaning to for a while. And just because we've been into so many other different games lately, it kind of becomes a little... It's at least 45 minutes to get everything set back up again. Bad we can't go far in State of Decay 2 like in SnowRunner. I like the driving in this a lot more. State of Decay 2 is very generic when it comes to vehicles and driving. Chocolate mousse croissant. I've had one of the croissants that are basically like chocolate filled, but I don't think I've had a chocolate mousse croissant. But that does sound actually really good too. I don't even know what I don't even know what I'm gonna have for dinner. All right, so this is how Arby was saying that we're going to enter the roundabout the wrong way. So we are in Canada. We are in Ontario, Canada, which is not the is that the French part of Canada? That, however, is not a chocolate mousse croissant, sir.
I'm gonna get up, and fish are gonna go everywhere. That's just how it happens. I mean, I'm just gonna make a mess. That's all there is. All right.
Turn the headlights on. This is a very 80s truck. It kind of feels like, what with the dash configuration, with the radio, maybe early 80s. You get CB radio. It's still digital. But the actual radio makes it look a little bit older. Absolutely. Loader, tomato soup goes great with crackers, and goldfish are perfect with tomato soup. You are 100% correct. All right. But yeah, Mark, don't go thinking that so the basis for the idea of truck darts, I built off of it. the original idea sprang forth from watching Mr. Lone Wolf on YouTube. Mr. Lone Wolf does truck reviews. He plays SnowRunner. He plays a bunch of different other games as well, but his main thing was SnowRunner. What are goldfish? What are they made of? Okay, so these are goldfish. They are a baked snack cracker. These happen to be cheddar. And they're basically just like small crackers. They're actually really, really good. And I would be surprised if you actually had heard of them. Freedom! Hello, good sir. I am well. How are you today? 24 karat gold. No, those are goldfish. But yeah, Mark, look him up online on YouTube, Mr. Lone Wolf. The dude is hilarious, especially when he does a lot of his truck reviews, because he's got that weird British sense of humor. I'm doing good, thank you. Awesome. Oh crap! Don't get away from me, sign. Those are the signs of death, because they will effectively stop your truck in its tracks. This weekend, I'm going to be making a slow-cooked cream-based potato soup with celery, green onions, and fresh ground black pepper. Sounds good. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, when I was younger, I never really appreciated onions until much later in life. But yeah, hey Ryan, these are actually really, really good. And I would suggest, if you could find them on Amazon, if you can order them online somewhere, I would highly recommend checking them out. But cream-based potato soup, any kind of potato soup is wonderful. Chunky's actually has some really good potato soups. The potatoes, like the hearty potato and bacon, is really good. Onions are pretty versatile. They're the base of so many dishes. You're right. You're absolutely right. So we go all the way up here, and then we bang a left. Okay. Picked up 10 pounds of Vidalia onions and a 10-pound bag of Yukon Gold potatoes. Sounds like you are making dinner. JK Gamer, how is your evening going? I hope you're doing all right. We are attempting to save ourselves from ourselves after hurtling trucks off of a runway. Which is interesting now that I say that out loud as a statement. Good times. Oh, man. Sup, nerds? Hello. What up? How are you this evening, good sir? It's pretty good. Contemplating buying Diablo 4, like a cat contemplating if they want to visit someone. Honestly, I would highly recommend Diablo 4. It is very warm today. Mostly, it is very humid today. Welcome to the gun show. Power. That is also a great movie. Yeah, Diablo 4 has actually been really fun. Skag was playing Diablo 4 earlier. Relic is a fiend for some Diablo. Relic's a druid. I'm using the Necromancer. They've got a weird take on necromancy in that game, which it's like you're literally raising corpses from the dead to fight by your side. Yesterday it was 42. Wow, that's toasty. You have to try the Campbell's soup. I found cream of bacon. All right. I like. I rather prefer chunky, and the chunkies like steak and potato or. So the temperature does look like it's dropping, but it's the humidity that's kind of cranked up lately. So it's spicy. Like a spicy meatball. All right. So we specifically need this truck with a crane to put our cargo back on. I buy cases of the cream soups for cooking. Gotcha. That actually sounds really good. I would love... Chunky's make some, like, chunky sirloin burger or, you know, steak and potato. Those ones are actually really, really, really good. And I would definitely go for several cans of that for this evening. I had chicken tenders for lunch, and the pizza place that I typically get them from decided to completely change their recipe. So instead of having just like individual boneless chicken tenders that they bread and deep fry and then throw in the little styrofoam container and throw some French fries in there and give it to you, they take, I'm guessing they take a piece of chicken, they pound it out flat so it's like a saucer of chicken. Then they bread it, they deep fry it, and then they cut it into strips. And I was like, this is not the same as the really juicy, wonderful breaded deep fried chicken that you typically have. This does not make me happy. Like a chicken fried steak? Kind of volume heavy. Well, hello and welcome on in. Thank you very much for the follow. But Orid House. Yes. It's kind of like chicken fried steak. But they cut it into strips and call it tenders. And I'm like, this is not what I ordered or signed up for. Though they did give me an extra large helping of barbecue sauce. Place here went from hand breaded strips to free. Oh, no. And it's $18. Yeah, I paid. I think I paid like $18 or $19 for the strips with spicy fries. They did give you a large amount of spicy fries, though. Okay, there is my cargo. There is my minor snafu. Saucer of chicken. Did they use the weather balloon from Roswell? They also gave me a liter cola. Oh, okay. So check this out. Speaking of liter cola, we stopped into a Chipotle, me and my artist buddy, when we were on our way back from the convention last weekend. As a former member of the industry, I'm sorry. Well, your apology is accepted. I do appreciate it. So we were actually in a Chipotle. We were standing in line to place our order, and we were in New York. We were still in Rochester, New York. We had only like 5 minutes away from the venue. But there was this cop in there, and honest to God, both of us had the same initial impression. It was, holy crap, this guy looks like Farva from Super Troopers, to the point where we wanted to get his picture, but we didn't want to be super obvious about pulling our cameras out and taking a picture of a cop while he's just trying to get his lunch. So, like, I am respectful enough that I'm not going to take a picture as the guy's holding a burrito walking out, but this guy looked legitimately just... do you need assistance? say car ramrod. Say car ramrod. Say car ramrod. I love that movie. But no, the dude looked just like Farva, and it was like, holy crap. Casey the Cactus, how are you? What's going on? What's new? What's shaking? But yeah, I didn't want to take a picture, and my buddy came to the same conclusion about taking the dude's picture. It was like, we're not going to take this guy's picture, especially considering he's got like a burrito bowl, and he's just trying to get his lunch, and he probably doesn't want anybody to bother him, and he probably already realizes that somebody told him he looks like Farva already. You were asked out earlier today. Well, yeah, exactly. That's stalkerish. I didn't want to do that to the dude, and I just, it was one of those things where it's like, nah, man, we're not gonna do this. We're just gonna kind of, and they're making a Super Troopers 3, so there is that. So, Case of the Cactus, that is a good thing. That is a bad thing. That is an indifferent thing. Like, I hope that, yeah, I hope that's a good thing. All right, let's go put the right back on this here truck. Oh, that's one. That is a good thing. Yes, yes. Well, congratulations to you. Maybe they were on location. Oh no, there was no there was none of that. There was none of that. But if you had an opportunity to watch the, what the hell is it? Relic knows exactly what show I'm talking about, where Farva and the other dude have they're two they run a fire department. And it's so funny. It's actually really, really funny. But then there's Quasi. It was on Fox, right? I believe so. Super Mario Super Show. No, not Captain Lou Albano. I can never remember the name when I need to remember the name, but the show is wonderful. It is such a funny show. And you guys will come up with it before I do, so. It's something FD. I keep want to call it Paradise PD, but that's the awful cartoon on Netflix that got canceled before they could actually wrap up the storyline, and they actually make fun of that fact at the very end of it too. Which, I mean, it's unfortunate that, but that is a great show, and that's on Hulu. Tacoma FD. Yes. Yes, I kept on thinking like Seattle, but it's like, yeah, Tacoma. I think it's supposed to be in like Washington or something, but it is such a funny show. If you have the opportunity to watch that show, you need to watch that show. All right. Pack cargo. That, and do we have beacons that we need to turn on? We have no beacons. We have no bananas today. Okay. Back on the road again. Until we hit a culvert and roll the truck and lose the cargo again. We gotta get the cargo to the delivery or else we're gonna lose the shop. Yeah, Richard Rollins was the king of we're going to lose the shop. And I love how, if you've ever seen anything having to do with Hot Rod Garage and Tony Angelo and Lucky Costa together, the two of them, Tony Angelo will always make the comment, we have to finish this build or we're going to lose the shop, which is totally making fun of Richard Rollins. Gas Monkey Garage was this weird flash in a pan television show that actually Rawlings was not a great car guy as much as he was a great marketing and like investment type dude. But it didn't save him from kind of losing a lot of franchises. There were some significant issues with restaurant franchises that he had, which is unfortunate. But, I mean, what can you do? Also, again, Case of the Cactus, congratulations. Interesting. Okay. Rollins has the gift of gab, but not the gift of... No. He did really good with merchandising. Like, he put Gas Monkey Garage on everything. And I can't fault him for that. He did really good when it came to that, but not much else. Speaking of shows and movies, which non-game Mario do you prefer? Live-action cartoon hybrid show, live-action movie, or animated movie? So, I unfortunately did see the John Leguizamo, Bob Hoskins debacle. I also watched the Super Mario Brothers Super Friends. Gas Monkey shirts were in every... Yes. So if you can get a shirt or a shirt design into a Walmart, you're going to make bank. It doesn't matter. It's going to sell. So if you put one of those shirts in a Walmart, and you sell them online, you sell them in Walmarts, you sell them in, airport stores, they are going to sell like hotcakes. And that was Gas Monkey Garage, I believe, was a Discovery Channel show, I want to say. And it's so weird. Discovery Channel has this penchant for, or was it the History Channel? And it's really sad that we no longer have the History Channel or the Discovery Channel like we used to once upon a time. If you remember a show called Beyond 2000, that was a hell of a show. That was so much cool, forward-thinking, like almost sci-fi levels of stuff. Yeah, Discovery Channel is not the same Discovery Channel anymore. The History Channel is not the same History Channel anymore. When they started doing the reality TV series and then understanding that they could make bank off of doing reality TV series, we stopped having legitimate Discovery Channel shows. World's Deadliest Catch, Monster Garage, which was sensationalized, reality TV. I love that show, don't get me wrong. It was a wonderful, awesome, amazing show. It's just unfortunate that Jesse James did turn out to be such a scumbag. Still remember the History Channel thing about a town getting flooded by maple syrup. Some people... Yeah, that happened in Boston. Boston had the big maple syrup, flood. And you can read about it. It's got its own Wikipedia page and everything. That's something they don't teach you in school either. You remember when MTV was actually music and not Pimp My... Yes. Yes, I do. I am old enough. Wasn't it Molasses? Yes, Molasses. I always say that, maple syrup and molasses are... To me, it's kind of basically the same thing. Ooh, okay. That's our turn. Molasses, I understand, is probably, thicker and stuff like that, but... Oh, that's a pumpkin. I crushed a pumpkin. My bad. That is a field of pumpkins. Actually, quick side note, there is an achievement that you can get in the game for smashing 500... I think it's 500 pumpkins. It's a lot of pumpkins. Yep. I got platinum on this game, and that was one of the goofy ones. It got hot and expanded and destroyed the container. Oh yeah. You ever see The Blob? That was a great movie. That was a great, great movie. And just an encroaching pile of molasses reminds me of The Blob. I was like, wait, I get to relive my teens and smash pumpkins? Sweet. That is awesome. You ever try Euro Truck Sim or US? You know what? I never did. I've watched plenty of people play that. And Miss Silvermoon plays Euro Truck Simulator a lot, I believe. And I try to actually lurk on a lot of channels. That would be hilarious. You just full trucker mode for a real 2-hour drive. You know what? That would be very interesting. I have my cowboy hat. Well, technically it's called an Outback hat because it's like leather, but it looks enough like a scummy outlaw kind of cowboy hat that I have worn that on stream before. And I'm not going to be one of those dudes who do, if we get enough donations, I'm going to put that hat on. It's like no. That's not. That's so ridiculous. When you have certain streamers who try to motivate things monetarily, it's like no. We don't. We're here to have fun and goof off and have wonderful conversation. And full trucker mode would actually be oh crap. Full trucker mode would be pretty amusing. This thing hangs up on a lot of rocks. It ends up like that show they made on Discovery about hauling like that. There are so many of those dumb shows, and I don't understand how these people are able to actually function in normal everyday society. The individuals they have on Storage Wars and like, hey Ryan, that one's for you, buddy. You miss Ice Road Truckers. Uh-huh. Those that didn't get the high ground pay the price. Wow. Yes. Mike Rowe is an amazing. Oh yeah, trying to speak to us. Thank you. Mike Rowe is amazing. Everything Mike Rowe did for the technical fields and technical industry, 100%. Get out of the way! Holds down horn. Exactly. Ice Road Truckers, yeah. I knew somebody that was one of the ancillary characters. Like I think he was a background character on Ice Road Truckers, because yet again, it's not fully scripted, but it's pretty close to scripted. Just for showing the average everyday person who does the actual work in life. Yes. Say cheese 5 times fast with all those in your mouth. No. Because I don't want to die. If you guys had me do that and I choked on goldfish, you would all feel very bad, and I would have something stupid carved into my tombstone. Here lies Storm. He died doing dumb stuff. Just saw Mike on a show where he was working the flight deck in all the jobs on air. Yeah. Oh, we have to. Oh, you know what? Hold on. We have to. There we go. And is this it? Ah, there we are. 9,900. That's all we got. He did a TikTok challenge and died. I know. I've made it. Ooh, that's a really, really nice. Hold on. I'm going to back up just a little bit And I'm going to try to take a really cool picture. Because I kind of want... I want this as a picture. Photo mode. Here's the thing that's irritating. Well, at least you're not eating Tide Pods. I don't think that was a thing. I think that was sensationalist news media that actually kind of made a situation like weirder than it had to be. All right, free cam. Take a photo. Oh yeah, that's gonna be great. Oh, and the music is so fitting as well. This is gorgeous. Look at all the ash through the air. Storm died while doing the goldfish cinnamon challenge. Oh, of course. All right, couple pictures all done. You guys are not fair. You guys are not fair at all. So here's the interesting thing about Mike Rowe and he supports a foundation which actually it encourages people to go into technical fields. When I was in school, I went into a technical high school, and it was a vocational school where we learned a lot of really useful hands-on stuff. Speaking of challenges, those Red Talon make SOD2 not a challenge. I mean, I would give it a shot. I would definitely give it a shot. So Mike Rowe shifted the idea that to be successful, you had to you had to be a doctor. You had to be a lawyer. You had to be an accountant. You had to wear a suit and a tie and be in an office building. Nobody wants to work in trades anymore when they keep society going. It's true. It's true. See, that's the thing. The idea that you needed to go to a college, thereby sinking yourself into debt up to your eyeballs, and then try to dig yourself out. And if you didn't dig yourself out of debt, if you didn't land that job, if you didn't get something that you were supposed to get, you were looked down upon. You know, look at you. You can't pay for your college bills. Absolutely. It is a TED Talk with this really cool background right here. So I'm going to take this opportunity to do it. Vocational training is absolutely the best training. I went to a school that had HVAC, automotive tech, auto body tech, landscaping, arboriculture, horticulture. Like you could have gone and been a greenskeeper or a grounds maintenance technician at a golf course. And let me tell you, if you actually went further into being a horticultural like background, there is a college out here at Stockbridge. You went to Stockbridge, you got all the particular degrees and that sort of stuff. If you landed yourself a job in some of the big golf courses around here and you eventually worked yourself up to heads greenskeeper, you would be making as much money for some of these golf courses that you would in a Fortune 500 company. And that's no joke. And that's a vocational skill. That's something that they teach you. And it's not just mowing grass. It's knowing the difference between the types of grass. It's knowing, what you have and the very fine amounts of fertilizer and treatments and all the different stuff. It's like, no, you don't need to go to NYU or USC to live life. You don't. That's true. That's how I learned to be a cook and a printer. That's very cool. I did a whole bunch of different things. I never went to college because for me, it was like, how am I going to pay for this? I never thought that I would be able to get any kind of money to go to college. So I was working summer jobs since I was like 13, 14 years old. And the guys who look after Premier League football, yes, exactly. Football fields, golf ball field, soccer and baseball and everything like that. Well, football for you over there, RB. That just zoomed in. But there's a lot of stuff like that. And technical fields like an HVAC technician or a plumber or an electrician, automotive repair, auto body repair, any of the actual trades are suffering a lack of people actually doing them and learning them. I have a friend who is a plumber. This individual goes to all the different recertifications and everything like that. And one of the things that they do talk about is the median age of a plumber right now is 56 years old or 52 years old, something like that. The median age. Retirement age is what, 65, 66, something like that. So you're a plumber, and your average age of a plumber is 50 something years old. There is something inherently wrong with that because it doesn't show that there is young blood coming into a field like plumbing. And it's more than just plunging toilets. Let me tell you. Know a few greenskeepers, and they never went to school for it. One works at Firestone Country Club in Akron, where they hold the Masters. Yes. He started there as a caddy in the 70s. Yes. Exactly. You can do that. And once upon a time, you could do that more often, but I digress, and I'm getting carried away. And I should do the things. Oh, that's going to open up a watch point. Oh, that's going to go to the watchtower. Oh, this will be actually kind of cool. But no, you could actually legitimately do that, and it would be the same with driving bus here. Yeah, exactly. What's this? I don't even know what this is. I don't even think I've been here. I kind of don't know. Consumables and small pipes. What else we get? A hurtful loss. Where's a lodestar? There's a lodestar. Oh, all we have to do is haul that from there to there. We could do that. Why don't we find a truck that's a little bit more than capable of hauling some other vehicles around over here? So we have fuel here. Let's get back over to this guy right here. But yeah, trade fields are very, very lucrative fields. No joke. I think trade should start apprenticeships again. They do. Trade fields do apprenticeships. My buddy was my brother is a groundskeeper at his college in North Carolina. Yeah, it's really, really, really good. All right, so what we want to do is find a vehicle that is going to be very useful to haul around other vehicles. I do like the Tatra Phoenix, but I want to use a vehicle that's kind of goofy, kind of weird. So we don't want to use the high saddle. Fuel tank? Band body add-on. That's sort of weird. The thing about trades is that less and less people know how to do them. It's true. And the great thing about trades is the fact that you can actually get into a trade right out of school. No, maybe not the crocodile. Maybe not the crocodile. I don't know what I want to use. I delivered tires right out of school as well. I delivered tires. I could work at a tire shop. That was actually a lot of fun. That's because they have taken life skill classes out of schools. It's more than that, though. It is. It's more than just one single thing. Like, you have a lot of people who like to point their fingers and say it's because of XYZ that ABC doesn't happen anymore. And it's not so much that. It's a cultural shift. It's a shift in the landscape of, the fiber of our own reality, for lack of a better way of putting it. It's so different now. Do we want to the Sprinter? I don't think would be good. And we haven't used this thing beyond... Although it would be kind of fun to drive around, I will say that. I mean, it could kind of use it. Want something fun to drive. My other brother lays fiber optic now after the army, and he makes double what I make, and I work for the government. Yeah, but working for the government, I imagine you get, like, ridiculously good benefits. Working for the state, working for the government, it's all about, like, even if you don't have that much in a dollar figure for salary, the amount of benefits that you actually get, and if you stay with it, that's the key right there. You need to stay with it a long time. So, like, if you work in a town job, people would rather be TikTok famous than knowing how to change a headlight. That's part of it. That is part of it. But the thing is, we have established a culture where people... And I'm not trying to say this in a bad way either, because I'm here actually playing video games, having a good time, and you all show up and hang out, and it's awesome, and I appreciate that. But we have, you know what? I'm going to use this thing. I am going to use this thing, and I don't know why I'm going to use this thing. After 25 years, you get free medical for life. Very cool. So we've created a culture, and it's got a lot to do with commercialism, where people can become TikTok famous in the blink of an eye overnight, and they can have that taken away from them just as quickly. We live in a capitalistic, consumerist society that, you know, for better or worse, that's how things go. You know, we talk with our wallets more than our brains. This thing actually kind of trucks right along. Oh, it's got 6 gears. Huh. Springfield fireproof tires. We live in a throwaway society is another thing. It's part and parcel with that capitalist society. Also, after a certain time, you get your full state salary per month. It's a great job. You know what? Honestly, I'm very happy that you... So do you enjoy what you do, though, for a living? Do you enjoy what you do? And I'm not talking about you, Loader, being retired and all. Nardzilla! TikTok famous! Dude, thank you very much for that. I really appreciate that. I don't even have a TikTok. It's just like one of those things. I don't have a TikTok. Actually, you missed going to... I imagine... Oh, crap. I mean, I work at state mailing plant, so kind of interesting. Mad Max! Whoop, whoop, whoop. I am not a juggalo either. In my country, TikTok is banned. Yeah, because it's not exactly good for people sometimes. When you have an inability to actually focus on the world around you... I love working security at concert venues. It is pretty fun. It is a lot of fun. Like, security is a weird gig. I did security at roller derby venue for a while, and this was years ago. But it really wasn't. It was good in as much as in as much as it was kind of fun to do at the time. But I don't know. You're volunteering your time, and it was a volunteer thing too. You're volunteering your time so derby skaters can engage in their hobby, and yeah, it was like I'm actually here so you can do your thing, and you're gonna treat me like a lower class human being. I don't know about that. That kind of weirds me out a little bit there, dude. Oh, this only has low gear. This thing doesn't even have low plus, low minus. You know, we're going to drive this thing around anyways, because you know what? This is probably going to be a really bad idea. Actually, what's the phone that you can't what's the brand of the phone that you can't use if you work in government? Oh God, with the stuff. So, I don't know how, but now my phone is getting text messages about the various different like governmental kind of stuff. Huawei. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. That's Huawei is the Chinese made phone that you can't actually use if you are in the US government. It is true. So I was starting to say something now I completely forget, but that's okay. That's all right. We wanted to go and we wanted to get help the villagers? No. Those are where are vehicle spare parts? Oh, those are the vehicle spare parts. We need 4 of them. Why is there 2? Is there more around on this map somewhere? I don't know. So the Fleet Star has to go to the logging station. That's not too bad, but then we would have to report it. Help the villagers. Mutual aid. The Freightliner has to go. Oh, wow. There's a lot of vehicle. So the Scout has to go to House in the Northwest or Gold. Wait a minute. Oh, there we go. This is the one that I wanted to do. See, the government is spying on you now. I mean, chances are. I will say people are starting to build things again. To a degree, yeah. I would certainly say that. All right, so we have to get the lodestar from here. And where are we? We are right here. So we need to actually extricate it from here. I love this music. Man, I love this. It is so good. I have no idea if this truck is actually going to be able to be, like, useful for any of this stuff. But we're going to give it a shot. Because realistically, what can it hurt? In this area, blacksmithing is starting to become a hobby for young people. Yeah, because you know what it is? And here's the funny part about it. It's like everything retro. It's like everything retro is a thing. Okay, so we're going to get that from there, and then we'll loop that around to there. Actually, that's not too bad. Music and State of Decay 2 and Payday. I really enjoy... It was... Hellblade had an amazing soundtrack. Assassin's Creed Valhalla had an amazing soundtrack. Forging and Bell Bottoms are back! Although the two are not mutually exclusive. I'm pretty sure you would light your bell bottoms on fire if you were trying to forge horseshoes. But that's just me. Cyberpunk 2077 too. You know, that's got a great soundtrack. Certain songs from Call of Duty, like their title menu songs, Call of Duty Cold War with Rising Tide, that was a great one. Also, guys, if you have never listened to the soundtrack for the game Anthem, the unfortunate failed Anthem, which had the bones of an amazing game there, but it had nothing to flesh it out, you should absolutely check out Anthem. Do they have Makerspace up? Well, see, that's the thing. There's really no, like maybe in the city, but like we're more in the suburbs. Iron Man Simulator, potentially. Destiny 2. Destiny 2, yep. All right, we're going this way. Make the corner. So they included this truck in the Tennessee deal, which is part of the Year 2 pass. Tennessee was not a great DLC, and it was widely panned by a lot of people because it forced you into multiplayer when a lot of people were like, no, I play this game solo. Killing Floor 2, but that's different. Doom Eternal. Doom Eternal and the soundtrack for Doom Eternal. All right. So, hey Ryan, if you saw that, we went into that mud pit and we were in 5th gear, and it wouldn't kick down from 5th gear, so we popped it into low gear. It slowed the tires down. Borderlands is a great game. Borderlands 2 has a good soundtrack. Borderlands 3 also has a good soundtrack. Doom Eternal was one of those shooters that just hit everything. Yeah, Doom, the remake to Doom, which was in 2015, 2016, and then Doom Eternal was Mick Gordon. So here's the unfortunate thing about Doom Eternal. If you actually read some of the really messed up stuff, like Mick Gordon came out and said, Doom Eternal, never got paid for it. Everything was messed up about it. There were some really screwed up things that happened with Doom Eternal and the soundtrack. Did you see they were doing a Twisted Metal show? Yes. They just released the second teaser video, and it shows Anthony Mackie as the unnamed protagonist, I'm guessing, and Sweet Tooth in a casino and having a little bit of an exchange. I watched it, and I'm watching it, and I'm like, what am I watching? What am I watching? Yeah, he got boned on the Doom soundtrack, and they had someone else mix it terribly. Yes, and he got no credit. You're right. Doom Eternal, not Puffed Whiffer. Sweet Tooth is Samoa Joe. Yes, but voiced by Will Arnett. And Will Arnett, I think, does a fantastic job with voice work. He did Tiny Tina, Tiny Tina's Wonderland, and he was like the main bad guy in that. And he was awesome in that. Like his voice work was fantastic. And it's just regular Sweet Tooth. It doesn't have like it's not the Sweet Tooth with fiery hair or anything like that. I believe you are absolutely correct. Will Arnett, in anything he shows up in, is absolutely hysterical. Like, he's way funnier than he has any right to be. All right, so do we want to... I guess the idea would be to come across here. Because I think we have to go this way. But yeah, Will Arnett, criminally underrated. He's not Mark Hamill yet, but he's our generation. He's also a very good... It sounds like a thug would say that to one of the... No! No, he wouldn't. He makes a very good, like, jerk. Like, not even a bad character or a villain, just a jerk. He is hysterical like that. All right, let's see if we can't kind of make our way across over here and not get stuck while doing it. All right, so we are going to kind of try to move it this way. Yeah, that I don't know which TMNT. Yeah, wrong channel. Wrong channel. All right. This thing is in the water, so let's get this bad boy out of the water. The one from the 90s. Actually, you know what? One of the artists I know, Guy Gilchrist, who was Jim Henson's cartoonist, actually does a lot of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle drawings, and they are so good. I wanted to get one of the drawings that he has of all 4 turtles together. All right, let's get back over on terra firma. And if you don't know, that's crap. Terra firma. That's ground firma. All right. So let's kind of pull this thing over here. Keanu is underrated too. He gets no credit for being just so good. I legitimately cried after Cyberpunk 27. I think Keanu Reeves, and honestly, I believe he's actually experiencing a renaissance, and rightly so, because he's one of those individuals who are legitimately a good dude, but in all of the acting that he does, it's just, yeah, it's good stuff. It's good stuff. Honestly, I feel like Keanu Reeves is a lot like Adam Sandler in as much as people like to dog on Adam Sandler for making like dumb, goofy movies, but the dude legitimately is a decent fellow. Nika Fernandez, thank you so much. And we are out on that one. Johnny Hill Silverhand is an amazing character. I actually need to play Cyberpunk 2077. It does look like a good game, and I really should attempt to actually play that game. So we're going this way. Oop. We hit something back there. And down this way. You know what? Honestly, this is the longest I've actually driven one of these, the Sprinter. It's kind of funny. It's actually not bad. I like how it looks because it is modeled after a Dakar vehicle, so that part is pretty neat. Oh. Right, back up. Kind of like Adam West, he was the 60s Batman and mayor of Quahog. Yeah, honestly, Adam West was fantastic as a voice actor in Family Guy. I'd wait till Phantom Liberty comes out because they're redoing everything. The skill trees, the world drops, the driving, everything. It's got a very interesting set of vehicles in there. Even if the people at CD Projekt Red said to wait. Interesting. Okay. I gotcha. Also, I am slightly remiss in my duty here. So one of the things that I did want to talk to you guys about as well, we are still raising funds for stackup.org, and we are still doing the donor drive, even though we met our goal. Just because we met our goal doesn't mean we have to stop fundraising. And stackup.org, and if you've never heard of it, this month I sent 9,080 messages in chat. That is a lot of messages. Hey, Ryan, there's a lot of messages, but that's not a bad thing either. So stackup.org is a fundraising. They're doing their fundraiser for their Call to Arms 2023, and they are a charity organization that, you know, combats veteran suicide through gaming. Their mission statement is veterans are our mission and gaming is our passion. Stack Up supports U.S. and allied veterans by promoting positive mental health and combating veteran suicide through gaming and geek culture with their 4-pillar program. And of those 4, we have touched upon the supply crates because that is the thing that we were actually going for. The fact that we raised $1,000 for Stack Up, and it allows us to actually sponsor our very own supply crate. And if you want to look up there in the upper right-hand corner, that is our goal, and we met our goal. So the supply crate, if you're wondering what that is, or if you're new here and haven't heard about it, they are video game care packages full of the latest games, gear, and consoles sent to deployed units and veterans in need. There is also the Air Assault program, which Mad Viking King, who we raided last night, has actually benefited from. He actually got to do some really cool stuff because of the Air Assaults, and those are all expense paid trips to bring deserving veterans to gaming and geek culture events. So PAX, E3, Comic Cons, stuff like that. All expenses paid for veterans. They've also got a program called The Stacks. Oh boy, don't fall over. Oof. Which is volunteer teams engaged in veteran outreach and community betterment projects in their local areas. And, excuse me, last but not least is their Overwatch program, which is a 24/7 crisis intervention and peer-to-peer mental health support for veterans and civilians alike. All provided, excuse me, throat got dry, through StackUp's online community. So if you need people to talk to, there is people to talk to right there. And one of the other things that we are also doing, so is every care package the same? I think it's basically, it's dependent on, excuse me, I don't know why I'm coughing there. It's probably dependent upon the individual that it's going out to. And a lot of times, through this website, through stackup.org, you can actually nominate someone to send this stuff out to, or to send on one of the trips, things like that. All right, there we go. Got to cross that. Now we just have to haul this thing to the next destination. Yeah, and Mad Viking King, he did get to go on one of their all-expense-paid trips, to go out, to hang out, to go to an event, and they took care of him. They absolutely took care of him. And it's because it's through video games and gaming culture that I really connected with this. I am not active duty military. I am not a veteran. I have never served. But you know what? I know a bunch of people who have, who are vets, who are active duty. And it's kind of important that, for me, gaming has brought so many people together in my life. And I wouldn't be where I am if it weren't for video games and gaming culture and geeky pursuits and gaming and all of that stuff. So it's important to me to be able to support something like that and be able to help out with something like that. And that's why when I got the email about, hey, maybe you'd like to check this out if you have some time, and that was Ginger Fett. I tried to serve like many in my family did, both grandpas, multiple cousins, my younger brother, but it didn't work out for me. No, it's not for everybody, and that's the thing. And even if it doesn't work out for you, it doesn't make, the idea that like somehow, and don't take this the wrong way, but it's a mindset that we get in our heads that if we can't do something, we are a failure. Like if our father did something, our grandfather did something, his father's father, and it goes all through the line of our family tree. And if we break that chain, that somehow we are less than our forebears. And it's like, no, we are not the same people. We are not made of the same, the same thing. It's we live a completely different life. Our life is our own. And never think that you don't stack up to, you don't measure up to something. Hey! Norman! What is up, dude? How are you doing? Man, I hope you're doing all right. How is Tuesday treating you? We're out here. We're just hauling around stuff, dropping stuff off, delivering stuff, being generally just awesome. No, not really. We've lost a lot of cargo and a lot of other goofy stuff, but that's beside the point. um, you serve by working for state as a civil servant. I mean, there is absolutely that. Geosaurus! Been in a crap mood all day, but better now. Dude, it is nice to see you, and I certainly hope that your day gets better. Having a great talk while driving around. Yeah, exactly. Also, one of the other things that I did want to actually point out, we're gonna take that. I'm gonna pin that one to the top up there because I forgot to do that earlier, and that's my bad. One of the other things that I wanted to bring to your guys' attention was Nika Fernandez is currently raising funds to help out one of her animals, one of her pets, and it needs veterinary help. And she is trying to raise the money to pay for stuff like that. That is also very important. And I know we've got two different ends of the spectrum right here. We've got StackUp.org, big nebulous company that is out there raising funds for all kinds of different people. Or we have Nika Fernandez, who is right here, who we see and she's right there and we can talk to and hang out with and watch her stream and everything. Nika Fernandez has a great many number of pets. Her pets are awesome. I don't believe it's her dog. Nika Fernandez, which pet was it that needed help? Timber for the locals. Oh man, we haven't done any of this stuff. Ugh. Oh, we finished all that. Fire department. Cautiousness. You know, I kind of want to make that watchtower. We might do this one. We need to get 2 units of fuel. Service spare parts are not over here, and fuel is not over here. So we're going to have to go to the garage. For the brand, might be able to help. They got started by Pat McAfee's wife because of their dog. They also maybe... I don't think it's... Oh, yes! Yes, a tortoise. So she actually has a tortoise. She's also got... You still have all of your parrots as well. She does have her dog, Freya, who is a husky, I think. But Nika Fernandez has so many different pets. Yeah. But you know what? So we have Stack Up, where, you know, it is a whole vibe and a whole feel and a whole thing. And you've got a Siberian Husky. Yes, frequently, Freya shows up on Nika Fernandez's streams and is fun. It's very fun. All right, so let's move to the garage here. We need to get, what is it? The couple of different things. So let's see where this stuff is. All right, so we need to get... So the service spare parts, there are 3 service spare parts right there. Okay. Fuel. Oh, oops. Actually, I think I know exactly which vehicle I'm going to use for the fuel. Comes from here. They specialize in helping people whose pets get diagnosed with forms of... Oh, interesting. Very interesting. She wants kisses and hugs when you start your stream. Oh, that's so awesome. That's so awesome. All right, truck storage. What are we doing? We want something that can actually use 3 slots and tow a trailer. And I know just the character So we've got two choices. We get the Derry Twin Steer, the 5600, or the Azov 73210, Lonely Spy. A new release? No, this is this is the most recent DLC. This is the Ontario, Canada DLC. We could use this Paystar 5600 Twin Steer. This does have a 3-slot bed. The Azov, Mark, you know what I was doing. Because, oddly enough, the Mastodon, the 612H Zix, does not have the ability to get a trailer if you put the 3-slot cargo trailer on it. I ended up with a new pet. Norman, what did you get? What did you get? So how did you end up with it, though? You've got a Corgi mix named Lucy. Nice. I used to have spiders. Believe it or not, I had 2 tarantulas. One was a Mexican red rump, which was awesome when he had the vibrant red abdomen. Yes, spiders as pets. Yep, tarantulas. Your niece found a baby blue jay in your front yard. Oh, like can't fly kind of baby blue jay? I think I have another one of those Azovs kicking around here somewheres that I was going to... There it is. Oh, okay. So that's got chains on... Okay, let's change this configuration up. He has feathers, but no flight feathers. Yeah, so it was a Brazilian red and white and a Mexican red rump. And we're talking, you know... cool, dude. It was great because, well, I had them both like 5 or 6 years. I remember playing this game in COVID times 2020. Lonely Spy, yes. This is a game that this game is not boring for me, ever. Like, I enjoy the hell out of this game. All right, so we need the long... Actually, we need to double check if we can do long sideboard bed. All right, you know what we're going to do? We're going to do long flatbed. That's what we're going to do. And then we don't want the chain tires. We want to actually get... These bad boys, or say like... We'll go with these guys. The Thornbird. Or are they TSL boggers? I forget. All right, so the big question is, so 3 service spare parts. Vlad gets to be on the receiving end of this guy right here, which is the same thing that Vlad created. Vladimir Tempest Dragoon. I don't know, I had to say it like that because, you know, you're all sorts of fancy like that. Vlad is back to streaming. Vlad had taken a break for a little while, but now... Oh, dude, Norman, that's awesome. Oh, he's a puppy little bugger. That's so cool. I just want to scream every time that goes off. I just want to be like, short streams for now, but streaming again? Absolutely. See, baby steps, my dude. Baby steps. Defend the cheese. Actually, what is it? Hold on, check this out. Boing. Cheese bump. Vlad. And what was Vlad playing? Vlad was playing Diablo 4. Vlad, what character are you playing in Diablo 4? Although that's not Diablo 4, that's that other game, Path of Exile, maybe? Sorcerer. Okay, so we need to see about... We need a trailer. Installed add-ons or trailers, block trailer attachment. Good stuff, buds. How are you doing? I see MudRunner and SnowRunner as the type of game while downloading other games, but after downloading is down, you still play the one of those games. Yeah, very much so. Pillars of Eternity. So yeah, kind of the same thing. All of those are kind of the same thing. All right. So unfortunately, this Hell yeah. Nika Fernandez. It's summer in Florida. I'm officially not a college student. Well, good stuff, buds. Is that a congratulations? Do you need a congratulations, my friend? Hot as hell? Dude, so it's gone from like 70 degrees down to just about 62. Nika Fernandez, thank you very much. The humidity has been absurd. Good stuff, buds. Congratulations to you. Congratulations for completing college. That's awesome. I'm here for it, and I'm very excited for that. Very, very excited for that. Yeah, guys, Norman is here. Norman has arrived. But yeah, honestly, good stuff, buds. Good on you. I am excited for you. I am very happy for you. How relieving is it? I have 2 more years. I mean, I have been arrived. Having a real job gonna be weird. Not having teachers around and stuff. You know what? I don't know what that's like. I think I was working summer jobs in. I was working summer jobs in middle school. Florida has 4 summers: cold, midtimes 2, and hot as the sun hot. Well, hello there, Mr. You Know Me, coming in. Dude, thank you very much for that. That is awesome. Greatly appreciate it. Thank you. I really do. Right there. Thank you so much for that. You guys are way too awesome. You know that. Every single one of you out there. And you know what? Honestly, if you have something that you are excited about and you want to share it and you want somebody to be legitimately, genuinely excited as well, and you don't have anybody to share it with, please, by all means, bring it here. Let me know. Tell me about it. I want to be excited for you. I want to be happy for you. So, good stuff, buds. Congratulations to you. That is a fantastic achievement, and it's something that I would imagine worked very hard for. California has summer all year. It goes to ice cold to warming to it's so hot to the power grid is gonna explode. My pleasure. Thanks for the great content. Well, thank you. I genuinely do appreciate the kind words. And we're just here goofing off. We're just a bunch of people gaming. Oh, that's right. We also have to change suspension mode, so we get the chin up out of the mud. Florida is overpopulated with the majestic Florida man. Yeah, Florida man is a weird phenomenon. Florida man is a very bizarre and odd phenomenon. They're real. We had the hottest day in history of California last year, 119. Holy moly. I miss SnowRunner now, been deep in Diablo 4. Oh, dude. I have also picked up... Bonjour. Hey, Ryan, I wish I had a croissant right now so I could go, bonjour. Dude, I absolutely love that utterly service spare parts. 1, 2, 3. 3 service spare parts. What did I change? Bonjour. What did I change about the bonjour? It has a frame. No, that always had the frame. Mad Max! Lonely Spy, you have won 5 from the jump catch. Which, I don't know if that's intentional or your character just getting bounced around on screen. Weird fact, the letter W is just the phrase double... Why you gotta do that? Oh, you were you? Almost hype train? Yeah, it happens every now and again. It's all good. Nah, you guys are great. Thank you very much again, Mad Max. And thank you, Mr. You Know Me for that. You guys really are awesome. You do know that. But no, good stuff, buds. I'm glad that I get to congratulate you because that is... You mean cheese train? Potentially. There is always potential for a cheese train. The cheese train has left the station. I kind of wish I was able to put a trailer on the back of this thing. And now we can't, which is rather unfortunate. And that means I'm going to have to get something else to haul the fuel out there. And then we can get the 2 wooden planks. Norman! Norman! You have just gifted out 2 subs to Orid House, and Chase got a gifted sub. And look at this. You guys have popped it into a hype train. Where's the pizza train? Oh, what kind of pizza? Geosaurus, what kind of pizza, my friend? I drive the train at the moment. You are the conductor, Norman. You, my friend. Also, you've got the #1 gifted slot for you. You are the gift leader. Currently, you've got the little present thing with the #1 on it. #1 in our gifts. Does that mean you pop out of like a you pop out of a giant oversized gift? What? Mad Max? King Ninja? Holy crap, guys. What the hell just happened? Chicken and pineapple. I'll say it. Pineapple is good on pizza. Yes, pineapple's good on pizza. You're too kind. Dude, Orid House. Norman is an awesome person. Norman is a Texan with a heart of gold. Holy moly. Mad Max dropping 5 gift subs to Shock Jockey, Wright, Scania V8 Rat, Little Kyle, who was there just the other day, Vintage Scander, who was also here just the other day, and King Ninja, Mopar fan, Casey the Cactus, who was here earlier. Norman gets one from King Ninja, Kahina84, and Revis. What on earth are you guys doing? You definitely did do both at the same time. Pizza on pineapple. Get the micro pizzas and put it on a giant pineapple. That doesn't sound bad. Chicken bacon. Oh, dude, chicken bacon ranch is awesome. Awesome. Yes, he did. Ninja definitely got you. I love good stuff happening. Oh, dude, Orid House, thank you. You know, Orid House, you were here as of, what was it, yesterday? And yeah, thank you for the kind words. Didn't start this, but I'll certainly throw in to keep it going. Man, I'm glad we picked you yesterday to raid. I'm so glad. Yeah, dude. King Ninja. Holy crap, dude. And Mad Max. You guys are cheering fools out there. Yeah, Norman, look what you did. Look what you started, Norman. Norman, look what you started. But Orid House, dude, I really appreciate it. And it's pure blind luck that I decided to play State of Decay 2 yesterday, because usually I'll play it on a Tuesday, because typically what we do is I'll do State of Decay on a Tuesday, SnowRunners on a Monday, and then Thursday we do multiplayer SnowRunner with our good friend Space Viking, and put another pineapple slice on top. Now it's a pizza in a pineapple sandwich. Gotta say, Norman like Norman Osborn. Well, funny that. Dude, I love these pizza emotes. Where the hell did these come from? Oh, pizza time. Oh my god, they're amazing. Holy crap, dude. Mad Max, you just kicked it right over to... What is it now? State of Decay on Tuesday is a rhyme. Kind of is, actually. Here I am. I'm trying to drive, and you guys have got me all over the place. So that is a level 5 hype train complete. That's a global emote. It is the best global emote. That is an amazing global emote. King Ninja, how are you today? What's going on, my friend? It is so good to see you, and really, seriously, thank you very much for this. You, Mad Max, Norman, if there's anybody out there that I missed, because it's just gone bonkers, and then Geosaurus out there, dropping one for Flawless XP, or Flawless... Flawless XP. You guys rock. You know that, right? Oh, whoa. What the hell just happened? Vlad? Yeah, that was a Vlad bomb. Lord Clang, yes, I was summoned. Summoned me from the depths of the abyss. We just had a Vlad bomb here. What's going on? What I missed? So, hey, Ryan, there was a hype train. There is a continual hype train. Get Vladed. Well, Vladed in as much as that was a Vlad bomb, and I was not driving in Forza, so you couldn't Vlad me into a wall and knock me outside the checkpoint. So, Norman, they changed it. They definitely did change it. So, 319 getting there. We beaten Wayland soon. House! Thank you! We were getting sub-bomb. So, Vlad, not to be upstaged, apparently, gifted out to 901 the Gamer, Diddy Radar, Sylvan Ryan, Wheaton Clock, Grandmaster T. What kind of tea? Luke Gang, Katie Kitty, Fancy Flugel, Big Mac 84, and Hoppacorn. Whoa, 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 whoa. Apparently, Mad Max has fired back an additional salvo. I'll cheer in the name of Lucy. All right. Someone started a hype train, and that triggered all of us trying to drive the train. You have become the conductors, my friend. You have absolutely become the conductors of awesome, and I'm trying to keep up with. All right, so I got all the ones that Vlad did, and what the hell just happened? Fire off the starboard bow. Okay, so Mad Max got Andy, the Molar Jason, Jay Garin, Tanaka, Joker or Tickle, Mr. Classy, Drifter, Not Offset, Lunanor, Hoosier. About to beat your last record. Guys, it's telling me that Vlad takes losing personally. What is all this noise trying to lurk in peace? Mr. General Disarray! It is so good to see you. King Ninja, Captain Irritant. I don't even know that somebody was named Captain Irritant following my channel. J Power, Katie Cat, Kaomi, Volume Heavy, Wayward Plays Live, Musk got one, Cess973, Skag, Court Knight, Mighty Merlin, Fire off the starboard bow. I answered to take the lead, nothing special. And what the hell? Mad Max again. Guys, I'm not... What the hell just happened? That was 20? Noble Leverhull, Sorted Relic, Geosaurus, Tripwire, Eric Holmes, Having a Time. Yes, I am. Iron Kill, some white guy named Jerry, Milwaukee Red, La Coalición, Pro Gamer, Wallid, Gothic Fallen Angel, Papa Soup, Soldier Crime, Blazer Jake, Lonely Spy, and Province, Black Death, Helios Centaurus. Nope, it was beaten. I can't, I'm trying to, okay, I don't think I can beat that much. Really help? I've fallen and I can't reach my beer. Oh my god. This is getting out of hand now. There are two of them. Give it the broadsides, loader. Oh my god. Grab the extendo grabber or say forget it and roll up. Oh. Mad Max again with dropping bits like it's lava. Vlad equals defeated. Why do you say Vlad equals defeated, Relic? There's just so many names. There is. I can't keep up with everything. Someone gives a couple of subs, a train starts. Next thing you know, 50 plus gift subs and like 8K bits pop out of nowhere. And Vlad is on the way to the locker. This is crazy. It's like I'm in a cloud of vape smoke over here. Special vape smoke. The specialist of vape smoke. Look, I take the bits in the subtrain. Dude, you guys... Mad Max is currently the gift leader. He may have won the battle, but he has not yet won the war. No return fire. No return fire. No return fire. I think we're finally... This is finally beginning to chill out. Okay, I'm done. I'm out of this battle. Thank you, Ogremar. I'm going to take a sip of some water. Thank you. And this is probably going to break at some point in time, I think. I'm just over here trying to deliver service spare parts, and then this whole thing just goes... And yet again... 5 from Mad Max. So, guys, we had reached a hype train on our special weekend celebration stream, our 8-hour stream, and then a couple of weeks ago we smashed that goal. It has not beat the record. What is the record? What the hell is this? Okay. All right, so our all-time, it tells me the all-time channel record is 38% of level 11. This is chill to you? I mean, dude, Lord Clang, I have no idea. So, Octavio, T-Dubs, Yoda, Big Mo, and Twinkie Dinky. That's awesome. We have to at least finish 10. King Ninja, what the hell? Dear God, so many names, it's gonna freeze. Orhouse. Yeah, your alerts are probably gonna break, or it's going to be off for the next 15 minutes. Dudes, it says we shattered the record. It says we shattered the record. Beat 319 and talk to me. Yeah, Vlad is up there. My chat is looking like a slot machine. Scania V8 Rat. Dude, I have been doing quite well. I hope you're doing all right. And, yeah, Scania V8 Rat. Dude, what's new? How is everything with you? It's so good to see you. So good to see you. Norman did, in fact, drive this hype train right off of a cliff. Norman grabbed the wheel, he cranked up that steam whistle, and then just kicked it into high gear, and away we went. King Ninja now. 6. S.A. Jonko, Lime Lemon, Brendy, and Tom Gibo. Ogremar. Mad Max dropping bits again. Guys, I'm trying to keep up with all this. We did just pass the record. We are level 11 at 66%. The record is so close, I must help beat it. There we go. I can't keep track of Musk. Dude, I can't even keep track either, dude. Geosaurus out there. Holy crap, thank you, dude. Orin House. Geosaurus, thank you, guys. Oh, my God. Quickstorm, deliver while distracted. Dude. I think I have the steering of this train. Tilt, tilt, tilt. Yes. The 600 sub alert he heard in the last 5 minutes toasted it. The time has come. Execute order 66%. Order 66%. Oh, I gotcha. Order 66. Wait, is it order 60? No, we're not taking care of Jedi. The time has come. No. Oh, okay. For sure this time you're done. King Ninja, dude. For real. Assassin Mafia, please go ahead. Ask your question. I have answers. We got to break 40% in 2 minutes. Only 40 subs and only 9K. Oh my God. Yeah, Gothic Fallen Angel. Yep, that was Mad Max there. 9K bits on the train. It's good to see you, and I'm good. I'm watching you now because it's too hot to sleep in northern. Dude, it is for us right here. It started the day at about 75. I drove home. It was almost 80. It's down now to about 62 degrees. Do you have any DLC trucks? I have all of the DLC trucks, actually, Assassin Mafia. Every single one of them. Also, where am I going? I don't know. I need to go to the Watchtower. But I have to get to the Watchtower. Which is actually going to... Ooh, this is going to be interesting. Yeah, it's humid right here now. Take care of the Jedi? Happy birthday. No, my birthday's in February. Put the Jedi in the forever box. So how do you unlock the DLC trucks? Okay, so did you purchase the DLC trucks, or are they or are you talking about the trucks that are part of the DLC? My God, that thing is still going. I have every truck in the game 5 times over. Only 30 seconds left. You guys are too much. Order 66. In the face! In the face! Oh, you know what? I'm gonna try to climb up here. So I'm just gonna come across, and I'm gonna go over here, and I'm gonna try to climb up here. My God, guys, you have absolutely wrecked the. It's 16 degrees right now, and it's 2 a.m. as well. Yeah, when it's so hot like that, it is. Your hype train froze midway through level 10. Level 11. This is a new all-time record, guys. I cannot believe how absolutely, unbelievably gracious that you all are. Vlad, Mad Max, King Ninja, Geosaurus, Orit House. Like, guys. Groovy. How unbelievable. You just basically broke all my notifications. You absolutely broke everything because that thing just did not stop. 75 subs, 10,000. Oh my God. Oh my God. Like, I need to not look at the Nubler Hollow. Dude, I can't. You know what? My brain is not even functioning right now to be able to actually say your name. Smashing records on a Tuesday afternoon. Yeah, you know what? Relic speaks the truth. You guys are the real heroes. For real. You had... Dude, yes you did. Mad Max, yes you did. Vlad, Christ, dude. All of you guys. You fully realize that, like, I don't know if you guys know this, but you guys don't have to do that. Just call you Ori? Okay, I can definitely just call you Ori. That's fine. I have a thing where I always say the entire name, and only 9K bits. Stop it. Still got to break the 450 mark to beat my gifts to Waylon. Dude, I wish Waylon would jump back on again. I really miss Waylon's streams and stuff like that. I did nothing, you saw nothing. Wait, are you trying to Jedi mind trick me right now? I hope not. Although, I did see the other week Obi-Wan, Ewan McGregor's stand-in. Okay, never mind. Okay, no, it's all good. Ori is entirely acceptable, and...
God! No, God, please, no! No!
Only Sith deal with absolutes. Do they, though? Like, I am so not up on the Jedi mythology and stuff like that. We forever sleep Jedis? Why would you do that? Orithos. Orithos. These aren't the subs you're looking for. It's in my name. I am a Sith Lord. Oh, no, don't drive it. Guys, I can't even drive right now because they are evil. How are the Jedi evil? This is not the hype train you're looking for. Why? The horn is fitting. Yes, we've sounded the Gondor sends for aid. My God, guys. My God. Why? And I'm just here trying to deliver service spare parts in my little truck for a momentous day like today. Well, that's... Oh, don't hit that. Because we love you. Don't call me boss. Tusken Raider yell. It sounds like a donkey. A Tusken Raider does sound a little bit like a donkey. We have the subground. Now you guys are going to mix the Star Wars in with the Twitch subs. This is hysterical. Gothic Fallen Angel, how are you? Is this the mighty Yes, this is the 73-210. And it is one of 3 trucks now that can use a 3-slot cargo bed. The beacons are lit. Gondor calls for aid. They like cutting off hands and every stuff. They left poor Annie for dead. Wow, you've got a really poor opinion of Jedi. I find your lack of subs disturbing. Why? No, I am your... Oh my god. J.R. Strang. We are on a roll right here, Gothic Fallen Angel. Things have gone completely sideways, pear-shaped, octagonal. Can you buy it for me in real life and send it to me where I live? What am I buying? I don't even know what I'm buying anymore. I don't even know if I could buy Muster the Rohirrim. Funny enough, the Tusken Raider is just edited donkey noises. Really? So it is. Oh, dude, I would love to. This is probably a Russian truck. I don't know exactly which one it's based off of. It's Off the Rails Tuesday, and to think yesterday was State of Decay that we were goofing around on. No, things went off the rails. The hype train crashed. This is the aftermath. Yes. Do or do not. There is no hype train. Ori, it's Wednesday where I am, so... Oh, yes, because we are a global community. The TIE Fighter is an edited elephant. Oh, I love the TIE Fighter sounds, though. I love the TIE Fighter sounds. Crazy Train was fun to ride. Vlad, I'm pretty sure you were latched firmly onto the caboose of the Crazy Train there. And you were just... Yeah. And then things went sideways. Casey Jones. Huzzah! Adventure awaits! So, Casey Jones, the legend of Casey Jones, is Vlad the new Casey Jones? The lightsabers are just people going zzz. What train? Did I miss something? Everything. You missed everything. Gonna change my name to Norman Chaos? I mean, it is kind of effective right there. Norman, dude, I hope that your mood has certainly improved, and this has put a big, silly smile on your face, and I am so glad that you could be right here for it. It's hard to believe that the laser fire from the blaster was a wrench hitting a telephone pole support wire. Okay. Dude, I'm telling you, if you guys ever have an opportunity to meet some of like the ancillary characters that appear in Star Wars at a convention, you absolutely need to do it. You missed the train. Apparently in prequel trilogy, they had to edit out the actors making the lights. Yes, I read that. So they're fighting, and they're just going... Zero, 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 zero. Oh my god. I want to get this up the mountain. Hey, Norman. You're an MVP right here, buddy. You are. And I am so glad that you were here and then you had an opportunity to be here. Not because of just all of the chaos that happened, just simply because I genuinely appreciate being around, my dude. Did you know about Sidious's chair? Which, Darth Sidious was... Wait. Sidious? Which one was Sidious? Why am I... Oh, wait. My god, my brain... Dude, I can't think right now, okay? You're gonna make me name Jedis and stuff. All you have to do is follow the hype train. The Emperor. Yes, okay. Oh, yeah, that is his name, isn't it? Alright, this place is burned out. Not so good. The chair hydraulic was too slow for the shot, so Ian had to use his feet and shuffle under his cloak. Oh. Storm, did you know they have a show on Peacock where they made... Yes! I forget the name of it. It's the host is Rutledge Wood, and Rutledge Wood is an absolutely awesome dude from all kinds of other I mean, he was on the American Top Gear, and I think he was one of the better people, like with Tanner Faust. They should have just hired Michael Winslow for all their sound needs. Hot Wheels Ultimate Challenge, yes. Also, when Hot Wheels Unleashed Part 2 comes out, we are going to get that, and we are going to play that. Guys, there are so many games that are coming out right now that are starting to look really, really good. Pacific Drive. I have an unhealthy amount of Hot Wheels cars, some of which are terribly old and expensive. So, Lord Clang, I have a ton of their muscle cars. They are like new stuff, old stuff. Well, in terms of like the age of the vehicle, not so much the age of the Hot Wheels themselves. But I bought a ton of Hot Wheels for my nephew, and usually on Christmas or on his birthday, I would buy a 50 Hot Wheel crate, and he would take the time to open up every single individual Hot Wheel, and I would be right there for it. And it is some of the coolest stuff to be able to do. He's 6 years old now, and I think the last one that I got him was on Christmas. So I did actually, I got him a 50 Hot Wheel crate on Christmas, and I cannot begin to tell you how enjoyable it is to sit there with him and open all of them up. I have so much fun when I do that. So much fun. They're $50 each, but I don't get. Yeah, dude, no, you shouldn't, because it's awesome. Yeah, Michael Winslow, that guy, didn't he show up on America's Got Talent or whatever silly show it was? Anything Hot Wheels, dude. The fact that they made the one with the twin motors as a real car, and they actually went through it. It was another show that was on Motor Trend on Demand. Have you ever heard a tiny game called Grand Theft Auto San Andreas? It's a game where you play as Carl Johnson. I've never heard of it. No, Grand Theft Auto. Never heard of it. Nope. All right. We are getting up to the top of the world up here. And let's unload. Oh, we have to deliver short logs up here? When did we have to deliver when did I deliver short logs up here? I don't even remember. I know you play Forza, but have you ever played the Crew? I've never played the Crew yet, though there are a lot of people who say good things about the Crew. We do Forza every Friday, and if anybody wants to play Forza on Friday, you are more than welcome to come in and join us. That's our rockin' Azov 73210 right there in all of its glory. And one of the best things that we actually was able to do on, let's see, one of the things that we were actually able to do was get the in Amor, we got one of the raised suspensions, and it actually makes a huge difference. Huge difference. I'm sure it's been discussed already, late to the show, but you must be excited about how the new Forza in October. Speaking of, I've seen the infamous Hot Wheels Surfing Bus in the Oh, really? Oh, Twin Mill. That's the one I'm thinking of. They made a Twin Mill. They have actually gone through and made some Hot Wheels vehicles, like, in real life, real proportions, real engines. They drive everything. Everything. Let's see. I say get the Crew 2 on PlayStation. It's on PlayStation Plus, and I can show you around in the game. I think I actually have it already. I'm not 100% sure. Muchas gracias por el stream. Take care, Storm, and everyone. Good night, guys. Actually, guys, before we go, I want to remind you right there. Right there is a link to help out Nika Fernandez, because she is trying to put together some funds to take care of her tortoise that needs veterinary care. And if you guys can do anything at all for Nika Fernandez, I know that you just completely crushed everything having to do with the hype train. Walid, how are you doing? What's going on? So nice to see you. I hope you're well. For real. It would mean the world to me, and I know that it would mean even more to Nika Fernandez. And Nika Fernandez also streams. Her dog Freya shows up on stream as well. And Nika Fernandez is very passionate about her animals, her pets, and everything. And like you guys know, pets are like family. So, but like all good things, Musk, I hope you're doing good, my friend. Like all good things, the night must draw to a close. We have gone to our 9:00 hour. Here we are. We're 3 hours in. Everything has gone absolutely crazy, completely bonkers, utterly off the rails, but in a good way.
I'll allow it.
I would certainly hope so, Vlad. Just passing by. It's 3 a.m. here, so have a great night and sleep well. Walid, get some rest as well, my dude. Oh, excuse me, Jesus, I didn't mean to do that. Get some rest as well. 3 a.m. Holy crap. The morning comes way too quickly. J.R. Strang. Oh, man. So, who is out there in the ever so awesome Ori? Till when? So, we don't actually stream on Wednesdays. Wednesday is my day off, so I can do things like laundry and chores. But chances are I'm going to take my nephew. Swole is on. Good call, J.R. Strang. Good call. I'm going to take my nephew. Mark, dude, it is so good to have you here. And I'm so glad that we met. You're a good dude. Thank you for being here. We're going to wrap things up. And Musk, thank you so much, my friend. How dare I do laundry? Every now and again, I do need to not smell like a foot. So there is that. There is that. But tomorrow, chances are, I'm probably going to go out to the... I'm going to get ice cream. If my nephew is around, because my nephew took a pretty big spill today. He got a cut on his leg, and he needed to go see the doctor to get it taken care of. They almost had to put stitches in his shin because he fell down on the pavement while at school. And the school nurse called my brother, and he had to go get my nephew and take him to the doctors and get him cleaned up. They actually ended up gluing it so he didn't have to get stitches, and I would have felt awful if he had to get stitches because I know that would have just totally messed with him. King Ninja, no worries, my dude. He's a rough and tumble little guy. He actually, but you know what? One thing I want to do, and one thing I truly love doing with him, is taking him out to ice cream. We put him in the back of my Jeep, and we go out and we go for a nice little cruise, the back roads through some nice little towns, and we go to Cold Stone Creamery, and we get him ice cream. And he loves his cotton candy ice cream. He wants gummy bears in there. And who am I to deny the little guy some gummy bears in his cotton candy ice cream? He's yelling at me because of the conversion or some crap. I just got to log in. Oh, okay. Okay. So, Swole Jesus Gaming is one of our awesome individuals who we also know. The apple pie ice cream at Cold Stone is amazing. Oh, dude, all their ice cream is phenomenal. If you guys have a Cold Stone near you, you owe it to yourself to go check it out. And that is not a paid endorsement. That is fact. It is factual. That does sound very nice. Oh, dude, it's awesome. So we're going to go raid Swole Jesus Gaming. Swole is a good dude. Hilo, thank you very much for being here. Thank you, everyone who came by. Thank you, every single one of you, for being the amazing individuals that you are. I cannot thank you enough. My words fall short of truly expressing how I feel inside. Thank you. Nika Fernandez, you are an all-star. You are an amazing human being. You are a shining beacon in the sky, and I am so grateful that I met you, that you joined our stream that one night for Skyrim. Be there next time too. All right, awesome. You guys have yourselves a great rest of your night, the rest of your morning. He may be swole Jesus, but you have the face of the Christ. I can still hear that woman in my head when she said that. Hilo, you're way too funny. Thank you, dude. Thank you so much. Ori, thank you as well. I will catch you guys on Thursday. It'll be multiplayer SnowRunner, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we will be with Space Viking. Or we should be. And we'll go from there. So, guys, take care. Be good. Hang around for the raid, and let's go say hi to an awesome dude. So, yeah, peace.